Going live.
Chicka, chicka, yeah.
We're going live. And we're going. And we're there.
We're live.
Welcome to the Prospectors Radio Show, the talk show for our community. Please welcome Rich Cooley, Indiana Gold Hunter Dennis Dayton,
Rob White Gold, Scott Swiftwater, Tony, Jaron Wheeler, and your host, Tim Grimes. We hope you enjoyed tonight's show, and thanks for tuning in. What's happening, fellas? Oh, wrong button.
Your video's on.
Ah, it's back.
That's the wrong button.
It's back. Back in two.
There it is.
What's going on, man?
There it is.
What is happening? What's happening? What's happening?
Not much.
I got an ounce of gold sold, and I got a new laptop, and I got a new GoPro. Woo!
Oh, look at you living a dream.
Sporting it, baby.
Yeah,
Sporting it.
just saying. Just saying.
Got to. Laptop's how do you say that? Asus, and it's called the flagship. It's only like it's around $500, 20 gigabyte of RAM though, and it'll do plenty of editing. So that's just what I needed.
Asus is good. I like them.
Yeah, it's got the computer's pretty cool. It's like this one here. This is an HP that I'm on now, but I like it because it's got 3 different ports on it. Like well, this one's got, it's got 2. This one's got 2, and the Asus that I ordered has 3 ports. So I could have the light, my camera, and I could have something else. If I wanted to have a second camera over here, I could have a second camera plugged in on it as well. So it just gives me enough ports, or I could just be having, because I do a lot of work, and when I do my videos and stuff like that, I got a portable hard drive. So I've got sounds like whoosh sounds, bird chirping, I've been putting sounds in here for a long time. So I could have that in my computer too when I'm doing editing to get my sounds off of. So that way I don't have to go back to my editing software and look for the same sound that I'm looking for, because you might get a different one and forget where it was at. So once I transport them on that, I always got them.
Yeah.
If you really needed to, you could buy a USB hub and you could get pretty much as many USB ports as you needed.
Yeah.
USB.
But on a laptop?
Anything. Yeah. So
it'll just plug into one of your ports and then give you an additional 4, 6, 8. I don't know what they make them in nowadays.
Probably huge.
And they'll still go in your computer?
Yeah, they plug right in.
Man,
it just gives you more ports.
Gives you
I never even heard of one of them before.
Yeah.
I've never seen one anyway, but I'll have to check that out.
Oh God, yeah. Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah. Because you don't always have enough ports, because everything's USB powered.
Yeah.
You want to charge the phone while you're on your computer. You got your light. You got your printer. You got your everything, and you just have 3 USB ports. Not enough.
Well, see, we've got a charging station up there that's got 4 ports, 5 or 6 ports in it, but it's got plug-ins to it too. I guess I could use because it wouldn't come in my computer. That's just for charging.
You just need the adapter thing.
Yeah.
Gives you a bunch more USBs. Yeah.
Well, I'll be danged. I'm going to have to check into that. I wonder how much they cost.
Not expensive.
Not very much. You could probably pick one up for like $20, I bet.
Say $15. Yeah. Yep.
Off of Amazon.
Off Amazon.
I still, you know what? It's just so funny because Amazon, everybody that, the porch pirates, they always steal our Amazon boxes and stuff like that. I'm like, if Amazon would take the smile off the side of the box, people wouldn't know what was in it.
It's on your porch.
But when they put them on your porch, what's the first thing looking at the road? Big smile.
Big Amazon.
There you go.
Got $10.
There's a 4 ports for $9.99.
3.0 USB too. Yeah. So, yeah. There's a 7 port.
7 port for 20.
Yeah. I mean, come on.
So, you can get one cheap.
Yeah.
There's one for $5.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, I'm gonna put my order in, boys.
That's what I mean.
What do they call those?
USB hub, HUB.
I know how to spell hub.
Hub. Hub.
Hub, hub,
Hub.
hub, hub.
Do you know how to spell USB?
No.
YOUSS.
All right, right there's one for $7. It's going to be here by the April 4th. I'm going to order it. Boom.
It now.
Add-
Add to cart. Buy it now.
Buy it now.
Done. Done. That was simple. Problem solved.
One and
One and done.
Yeah, when I looked at that I need for mine, ain't no $5.
You have a MacBook.
It's like, oh yeah, I can get one for $10
Uh-huh.
or $25, you know,
Uh-huh.
but it's just anchor.
Oh.
It's got that USB-C, the little tiny thing,
Right,
not the
the little-
regular
Yeah.
adapter like this.
Right. It's got like the lightning.
It's got the
cable
little one.
thing. You know what it is? Yeah. 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 The joys of Apple.
No, that's a EU thing.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, they forced Apple to change their charging ports to USB-C. So
Why?
Apple decided to stick it to their laptops.
well, that's pretty vengeful.
It is. That's pretty bad.
That's not nice at all. I just had to admit.
It isn't at all.
When is the?
What is the what?
Oh, I was thinking of something else.
Oh.
Never mind. Well, the computer comes tomorrow. That's what I was. Okay,
Oh,
Monday.
All right. Well,
Everything else comes April 1st. Really?
April
Really?
Fool's Day.
Is it really gonna-
It'll
I was
break
gonna
on
say-
April 2nd because it's April.
Is it? Yeah, I was gonna say, is it really going to make it here?
They're not getting it today.
They say, "Oh, psych your mind. We didn't deliver it today. We decided to take the day off."
Tomorrow is tomorrow April Fool's Day.
Uh,
Or it's
No,
Tuesday.
no,
there's 31
Wait.
days.
yeah,
31 days.
31.
So Tuesday.
Tuesday. Okay. Tuesday. Got it. April Fool's Day. Yeah.
Some people really get into that, and some people just
Yeah.
stay in the house all day just to stay away from everybody else.
Away from the April Fools.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, you know what's not a joke?
Damn gold prices. What are
You
they,
can't believe it.
what are they up to?
Anyway, let's just look them up here, man. We got gold taking a $5.70 jump as of Friday. That puts it almost over the 31 mark, but it ain't. $3,090.40. That's pretty darn good.
Yes.
Silver actually took a green jump to 14. It's at 34.31.
34.
Yep, 34.31. Sell right now if you can.
Wow. 34.
Platinum, that come up as a dollar drop, went down to $9.92. Palladium stayed unch, and rhodium stayed unch. Palladium's at $9.95, and rhodium stayed at $6,275.
$34 an ounce for silver.
And that's your report for the day.
What about that Bitcoin? Still in the 80s.
Still just not really doing anything. It's just in that 83,000 range still. It's at
Yeah,
82,365.
Yeah. If something big is going to happen, and it's going to go. People,
You think so?
I just think so. Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
You're thinking so, buddy.
I just think so. I do.
Well, I could either go one way or the other, up or down.
50-50 chance to see it's going to go up or it's going to go down.
That is true.
I'll go with the up. It's going to go up. It's gonna, and tonight is open mic night, just so everyone's aware. And there is this huge controversy going around Gold Prospector.
Controversy.
Yeah, Gold Prospector Space and Gold Prospector Space Radio. Who is the man in the picture that says they're winning? Big controversy. We all want to know. So we hope Ray shows up here tonight.
I know it's him, gosh darn it. I know it is. I can tell you. I can tell by the hair.
That's a
I
controversy.
can tell.
It is got controversy written all over it. Inquiring minds want to know, Ray, is that
Ray.
you? You need to show up on air and prove it is you. I got to see that face talking in Ray's voice. It's not even right. Too used to seeing Ray with his beard. Yeah. The only way we've ever known Ray is with his beard. Just
Right.
saying. There it is. They just posted the picture of him on Facebook. I mean, on not on Facebook, on GPS. Jaron posted it. You can see the whiskers on the shirt. Whoever the guy is, he definitely just shaved. But is it Ray? We want to know. So, Jaron, you could share the link whenever you want.
Alrighty.
Dar said, wait, that's Ray all shaved. Supposed to.
It's supposed to be.
Supposed to be. So they claim to be Ray.
I'm telling you, look at the hair. It doesn't lie.
I don't know.
Don't forget to mute your YouTube before you call in.
Jaron?
And don't come in dropping the F-bombs.
Thank you again, Jaron. That's always nice when they drop in, not dropping the F-bombs.
Well, they get so used to like the after show. So
Now they get frustrated. Like, whoa.
I'm not taking it anymore.
Dar said he looks like a used car salesman. What I tell you, man? He looks like a car salesman. Ah. I'll see. Killed Dar's Christmas.
It don't look like him at all, I'll tell you.
Don't. He must show up here tonight.
That's like I said. As he puts his glass, he put his glasses on in that one picture. That's you'd know who it was. But you know who it was as soon as he said something. I guarantee you that.
Oh yeah, the minute he says something, that's why I said I want him to pop on here and say something. Yeah. I'll know. We'll all know if it's really Ray.
Uh-oh, we got one of them
Oh,
popping in here.
Grumpy. There's John.
Somebody threw the link out there. Holy cow, folks.
And we lost Grumpy.
It's a Canadian.
Oh, right there he is. He's back. He's up top. There's John.
That's the Canadian software.
Don't get him started, Scott.
Yeah, don't get him started.
Randy, we can't see you.
Yo, Grumpy
There you are. There you are.
We're on live.
Well, you can do gestures.
There he is.
Wait, who's this guy that just joined us on Ray's camera?
It says Ray, but I don't think it's Ray.
Hey,
Say the
hey.
bad Santa.
All right, you guys be a smart ass all you want.
Oh, that is Ray.
So what would you lose the bet? You must have lost the bet.
Well, it comes down to actually I had to do some paint. I had to do some painting.
Huh?
And when I painted Robert's truck the other day with that big whole helmet thing, I just can't see good enough to do a good paint job. And I painted that damn Corvette Friday. I put the sealer on it. And I ran the living dog shit out of that Corvette. I mean, I put runs on every freaking panel three times the ways of Sunday. So I spent all day 300 wet sanding that son of a bitch on Saturday. And and when it come to the color and the clear coat, I can't afford to mess it up. So I used just a small respirator. That way I didn't have the whole lens going over my, face shield. So in order to get a good fit, because the last time I painted his Corvette, what, 4 years ago, I about gagged myself to death with chemicals.
Uh-huh.
I was sick for 3 days.
Oh, gee.
So this time I was like, all right, well, I've got to cut the beard off. And my wife is looking at me. She's never seen this.
Really?
Never, never.
Never. In all these years, she's never seen you without a beard. Wow.
No. And she actually helped this morning. I ain't figured out how to edit the damn video, but I actually got a video of me cutting it off with scissors. And she reached up because I couldn't get the right angle. And she was cutting the beard. And then she reached up and she cut the mustache too. I was going to keep the mustache, but it wasn't going to keep it when a scissor knocked it half off.
Not when it's a half a stash.
So
we were talking about it pre-party, and I was saying that the FBI could come up to you and show you a picture of your old self and be like, "Have you seen this guy?" And you could go, "No, I haven't seen him."
Ain't
Or you could
seen
say,
him.
"You went that way."
I've gotten a fatter face. I got a double chin now.
You never knew because it was hiding, huh?
Yep, I didn't know it.
Oh, we all.
I didn't know I had such a chubby face now.
When was the last time you seen your face, Ray?
I think 2005.
2005.
Somewhere around 2005.
Around 20 years. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy. Yeah. When I seen the picture, I was like, oh, he's goofing around with AI or something.
My grandbaby's already called me from down in Washington. That's not funny, Grandpa.
So you got, Jaron said 8 months to grow it back for the Santa parade thingy?
Well, I don't know if that's going to happen because I've also got this 64 Ford out here I've got to get done.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
So
Gotcha.
I think I'll start growing a mustache back.
Uh-huh.
But in the way of keeping where a respirator is going to fit, I'll have to stay clean shaven until I get that 64 Ford done.
Well, did you save it so you can glue it on around Christmas time?
No.
I guess he can buy one.
I did make one hell of a mess in the bathroom, though. Jesus Christ.
I bet it did. Probably looked like you shaved a monkey. Yeah.
Or shave
I
the dog.
Well, as you take that sip of coffee or whatever, is it easier to drink stuff, eat stuff now?
I ain't even got used to it yet. All I know is I keep wiping my nose.
Oh,
And my skin is getting raw as fuck.
You been outside yet into the cold?
Oh, I've already been outside. Well, it's beautiful weather right now today. I mean, absolutely beautiful weather right now.
right.
Yeah, so have I.
Yeah, I've been sitting outside. I got done with the Corvette, and I've been sitting in the backyard having a couple of beers. I got done about 1:30, 2:00, something like that.
Right.
Straight. So it still stinks to high holy hell out there in the garage right now.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. Crazy. I see your hands are smurfed. You got smurf hands. Look blue.
Oh yeah, I got Smurfy hands. I got Smurfy hands. I cleaned them up a lot though.
Right. You know how that crap is. Always got to wear off. Crazy. It's you though.
But yes, it is me. Yes, I did cut off the beard. Yes, I did.
All right. Now we are believers.
So I probably ain't gonna stick around long because I've been up since 4:00 this morning and
brother.
throwing down on that Corvette. So
We understand. We just had to see you.
yeah, you guys all being mouthing off. I had to stop in and like, all right, fine. I'll go ahead and get made fun of again.
One more
My
time.
wife was looking at me funny. My buddy Craig who painted the Corvette, he's looking at me funny. My granddaughter's looking at me funny.
What about the dog?
Bob just said, "What the hell did Ray do?"
Yeah.
So the dog,
It's been a long
been
time.
sniffing at you looking for it?
What's that?
Dog been sniffing at you, looking to see what it is?
Oh yeah, he barked at me a couple of times already.
Until you say something and then he knows it's you.
He's never seen you like that.
No, like I say, it's been 20 plus years.
20 years then.
20
More.
plus years or so.
Yeah.
How old is Buster?
11.
Oh yeah, definitely then.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I've been together with Morgan for, well, we just had our 16th anniversary. We've been together 17 years.
So she's definitely, yeah. So it was a shock to her.
Oh yeah, she still looks at me funny. It's like,
I was telling these
he
guys, I
hears
said,
my voice and looks at me. He's like, wait a minute, wait.
Right.
I told these guys your brother looks more like you did than you do now.
You do now. Yeah. It's weird. It's crazy. Never. Yeah.
Hey, but on a good note, gold hit $3,100 an ounce.
Yeah.
I don't know what the gold prices are today, but
I think they were what, 390?
Just under 3.1.
Yeah, 390 something.
So it went back
3,090
down.
and 40 cents.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had a little
Well,
glitch in the meters there.
It
I did
hit
order
over
I did
31.
order a chemical fume today. I got so here's going to be one of my summer projects coming up, guys. Let me see if I can show these. So I've got let's see. I got 1, 2, 3. Let's see, where's the camera at?
Right there.
Let's see, there's 5, 6, 7, 8. So according to some of the assays, this certain type of pyrites that we're getting here in the sand, for every 13 grams of this pyrite, if I can figure out how to do it right, it'll be 1 gram of gold.
Okay.
So I've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 8 test samples. And I'll see out of the 8 test samples whether or not it's actually true or not, whether there's 1 gram of gold for every 13 grams of this pyrites.
Yeah. Oh.
So you got
Oh,
what do you got?
hopefully it
One
works out.
ounce of material in there, or was it a little less than an ounce weight?
Well, it's an ounce vial, but
Yeah, but black sands aren't as heavy as gold.
Well, I've measured out every one of these. This is 13 grams.
Oh, okay.
Each one of these is 13 grams. And they're all about 100 mesh, somewhere right around 100 mesh. Some of it's 80 mesh, but most of it's all 80 to 100 mesh.
you going to cook it out?
I'm going to do it a couple of different ways. I don't know yet. I've got a couple of chemical methods that I've talked to somebody, and I've also, I could also try to do cooking it out too.
Okay.
Deal with flux and iron and
Yeah, good.
whatnot. So, but that's going to also be. I ordered a plastic acid fan today, $200. So during the course of the summer, that's going to be my goal, is to not only see if I can, duplicate at least the 1 gram, and then I'll see about refining it, see what the difference is between actually, because if I fire it, supposedly if I just fire it straight, I'll get 1 gram of material. But how much of that material is silver, platinums, lead, zinc, blah, 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 versus refined into 24 karat, it's going to be a different story again.
You know what I would do is I put it in a pan on the stove and get it real hot, and then put it in a pestle and mortar and smash it, like just really dust it, and then I would bake it out with a MAP gas. Put a flame to it.
Oh, I've got a whole kiln and everything, Swifty.
Oh, that's even better.
I'm gonna be doing all kinds of experiments with it. So
nice.
Are you gonna fire it at different temps as well?
Yeah, because I believe that sulfides, the sulfur in that material should cook off at about 900 degrees. But we'll have to see. I'll play with the temperatures and and find out exactly when it stopped smoking.
Huh.
Yeah, I'll be interested in it because
Shit, somebody's here.
I got like
Oh,
30
guys.
pounds of it.
All right. Go
Hey,
ahead.
somebody just showed up. I'm gonna have to bail, man.
All right. Later, brother.
Later.
Later,
Take it easy,
Ray.
Ray.
What's the melting point of gold anyway? I can't remember.
Oh,
But
2000.
Yeah.
So,
5.
1900 something degrees.
something like that.
I thought it was 2000. So.
Is it?
Yeah, 1947.52 or 1064.18 Celsius.
Gosh, man, that's crazy. I didn't think it took that much, but hell, fuck.
Ray got out of here too fast. I was just gonna say Ray's not here. Just tell him Ray's not here, man.
He left. He'll be back after bed.
Interesting. Very
Wait
interesting.
till he's at a store with his wife. Somebody will think his wife's cheating on him.
Yeah.
That's no doubt. That's going to be funny.
Yeah. They'll be calling him going, I seen your wife at the store with another man.
Some dude, man.
Some guy, clean shaven.
Hey,
guy.
Randy, how's the weather there? I heard there's a lot of ice storms up in Canada.
Hey.
Ontario, I think.
Outlook.
Yeah, it's nice out there, but
yeah, we got it nice here.
I was going to say, that looks like Arizona.
There's what you're looking for, Scott. Right there. One of those things.
Here.
No, I already bought one.
Yeah. I know.
I did not. I never even seen one of those before.
I've had that for about 10 years. That's
Well,
been on
you know
three different computers.
I take that back. I think Lisa showed me she's got one in her office.
Probably.
Oops.
The
Yep.
USB hub.
Yeah.
J5 in my office.
She calls it a J5.
J5.
Has it got 3 ports?
And they have different numbers.
I ordered one for $9 and it was a 4-port.
Yeah, I think mine has 3 ports.
Huh. I was like, wow, I'm surprised because that opens up all the stuff I can plug in the computer now.
The only catch is I found with mine, if I plug my camera into it, it inverts the picture. Don't ask why.
How would it do that?
That's weird.
Well, your camera though, you'd probably want to plug right into the computer,
Yeah.
though, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I do have it plugged in, but if I plug it into that, the picture's inverted. Then I got to go in and adjust a whole bunch of shit. Then when I plug it into the computer, it's upside down again. So I just plug it in the computer.
You know what's funny is because I had to actually today, I had when I got on the GoPro thing, I did a test video of my sound because I had an earbud for a microphone and I wanted to see if it worked better. And it did. It worked really good. But when I went to I uploaded the videos to my computer. When I went to watch them, I had to get a video extender.
Yeah.
I had to buy it from Microsoft for 99 cents. I was like, what?
Yeah.
I'm like, man, GoPro just is, what is going on with this stuff? But yeah, I was like, I couldn't believe that.
Nothing is free anymore.
No.
Yeah.
It's like you got to keep buying stuff you think you got it all matched out. And then when I got the GoPro, I was like, oh, forgot it doesn't come with an SD card. So I had to get an SD card. And then lo and behold, when I did the videos on the computer, oh, you got to have a video extender to watch these videos. I'm like, it's a GoPro.
Yeah.
They get you coming and going.
All the formats. Different little formats. Yeah.
And what was funny is because Microsoft is who sold it to me. So I had to buy it off Microsoft because I got Microsoft computer. I was like, man, this is a racket.
It is a racket.
It is.
It's a scam.
You can get free converters, but you have to be really careful where you get them from.
Yeah, this come from Microsoft, and it was the one that they wanted to sell to watch the GoPro 13 videos. So evidently, my old GoPro videos are formatted different than the GoPro 13 videos, which I got an 8 and I got a 13. Which the 8 is in immaculate condition. It still does a great job shooting for what I do with videos. But now, since like I said, been doing a lot of studying on editing and stuff like that, and how to make better videos. So now I got an updated camera, and then I still got one for good B-roll footage and stuff. So
because you've gone Hollywood.
Thank you. Thank you. It's hard being an influencer.
Do you got your thing? Scene
Right.
one.
No,
Take
my you ask Rob, my scenes start like this. I go 3, 2,
Oh, geez.
and then right there, I know when to edit.
The idea of having it the clapper thing is so that you can get your sound with your video. So you got it sort of like it's so you got this here.
Oh,
You
so
can
you
match
already
that
have some.
sound.
Oh,
Yeah. I have my own post-production studio.
do you, Randy?
Yeah, I did.
What
It was
did
all
you?
Amiga. And then Commodore went after Microsoft programs for computer or for business,
Huh?
and they just put them right out of business.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I had $40,000 worth of equipment that went down to about $100 overnight.
Oh,
Poof, done.
jeez. That's crazy, ain't it?
Yep, couldn't afford to upgrade.
No, right. They rob you on the upgrade crap. Unreal. See, there you go, Scott. You need a marker, and you can be like, make sure your sound is right there. And bang, everything's just peachy peachy.
Yeah,
I know,
you
right?
can make
Right.
one. Boom, just a
There's
bang.
always-
That's all.
Yeah.
There's always I always have a 2-second marker in between when I don't say one and when I start talking. So I got enough editing buffer in there.
Just go.
Good.
Two.
Yeah, I always give myself about 3 seconds and then I start talking.
How is that? How you do it?
Yeah, but this works for when you start cutting A and B rolls in.
Yeah.
I don't even know what
That's where you need
what's
that.
an A and a B roll. What's the difference?
Your A-roll footage is like sitting here, if we're sitting here right now,
Yeah.
and we're talking back and forth, and we start talking about a subject, like say B-roll footage, and then in your video, you would actually put another video clip on top of us sitting here talking. So when we're talking about it, you're actually seeing what we're talking about. So if we're talking, we're saying, you ever seen a 34? Yeah, you ever seen a 34 Ford red that looks so good, and all of a sudden the B-roll will come out and there'll be a 34 Ford that's red, and you'll be going around the car, but you're still hearing us talking.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's like it's a second. It's the focus point of the conversation. Instead of just seeing yourself talk, you're actually doing the video and then actually pinpointing what you're talking about with B-roll footage.
Well, when you watch TV and that, they show you one guy talking, he's talking to the other guy comes in, but the camera doesn't swing.
Right.
That's roll B-roll.
Oh,
yeah.
So that's
makes
the
sense.
best way to put it.
That
Yeah.
makes sense to me like that. Yeah. The camera.
What's funny is with this new editing software I got, I hear a lot of people, griping and complaining because editing sucks and this and that. Man, I have fun with it. That being the stuff I got, it's just it's stupid crazy.
Some of this new stuff out is so easy. The old ones were a bear at times.
Yeah, I can see that.
Huh.
But since I got CapCut.
Yeah.
And that thing does anything. If you can imagine it, it will do it.
I need Jitterbug for mine. Jitterbug editing software.
Well, I mean, what I did is I just went, like I said, I got the CapCut software, and you could actually get it for free. I mean, there's some things in there you can't use because it's pro, but you could do a lot of stuff in there for free.
Interesting.
And I went back and I started watching YouTube videos of what they do on CapCut, how to edit this, and there's a lot of good videos out there, and they're anywhere from 20 minutes to an hour and 30. So, but they teach you how to use it, what you can do, and the tricks you can do it with. And I'm like, heck yeah! So I went and I got the pro version because I wanted to open up all the other stuff. So
what'd that cost you?
It's $20 a month, $19 a month actually.
Oh, okay.
It's a subscription.
Yeah, but I've already did. Shoot, I made that thing with my hat. I've made thumbnails with it. It's crazy what you can do with it.
Huh.
Like I said, I've been studying for the last, 2-3 weeks and just taking what I see on a video and then going into the CapCut app and then just trying to do what they did with a picture, like how you have it spin in and you enlarge it in and they come back out and spin back out, or you could have it, you could do anything with it. It's just
transitions.
Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, the transition points is it's the easiest way to do stuff I found, but
Yeah.
Oh,
Just one hint is don't get too caught up with a different transition each time in the same film.
no, don't do that.
That'll throw things off. But if you keep the one or two and fades, that's pretty good.
okay.
Most of my videos, transitions are all right sometimes, but
Yeah.
if I was fading into some B-roll footage, yeah, I'd
Yeah.
use a transition. But
Yeah.
usually, like if I'm just sitting there and it's just me and I'm showing you what I'm talking about, it's just going to be cuts. It's not going to be
Yep.
no transitions in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. All right. So I know Jaron's going to be doing a big watch party this Wednesday, right, Jaron, for that new Forrest Fenn documentary thing
Yeah, Golden Greed, Story of Forrest Fenn or something like that. It's on Netflix.
on
Oh, yeah.
Netflix. Yeah, you guys got to tune in and check that out. It's going to be pretty cool. If you haven't already seen it, and even if you have already seen it, just go ahead and pop in and watch that along with them because it's quite interesting. Just
Yeah.
saying. Yeah, it really was. But
Yeah.
it's still, controversial to me. I think it always will be. But
Well, they got a new show coming on History Channel too,
what?
called the Death Coast.
It's a treasure show?
Yes, it is. The guy's out diving on wrecked ships.
Ooh, that'll be cool.
It starts Tuesday.
Oh, it does? After Oak Island?
Yep.
They got more chance of finding gold than Oak Island does.
They're right there now, ain't they, John?
Oh,
Well, they had
shit.
to
Yeah,
quit
I've heard
their-
that for how many years? They're
That's
right.
Well, they had to quit their one drill
Uh-huh.
because it started caving in.
Yeah.
They went to another one. They're bringing up all kinds of wood,
Yeah, like
metal
70 feet.
scraps, like
already
it'd be on the
bring a
treasure
ton.
Yeah, I
chest or
can
crate or
imagine
something
that
like that.
an island in the ocean. There's never a tree been falling in the dirt.
It's 70 or 100 feet underground. It ain't no damn tree. And it's been cut by an axe. I mean, come on.
Well, how long do you think it took to build that island, Tim? Not a day.
But it's axe cut timber.
Oh,
not-
how do you know that from a drill mark?
They know it from pulling it out of the ground, and they could tell by looking at
They've
it.
got experts on different types
So was
of
it
woods
cut
on
with
how
a-
they're cut
was-
through the years.
Was it cut with a steel axe or
Copper.
a bronze axe or just a fucking sharp
know,
piece
they
of
didn't say.
stone?
They
Of
just
course
say
they didn't say.
they just say it was cut with an axe, not a saw.
It was cut with a goddamn caveman axe.
It was cut with a logger's axe. It was cut with a Husqvarna.
Please remember it's live night and GPS radio has no substantial settings on what anybody says, but we'd like it if you could watch it.
Me and John know. It's coming. It's coming.
Join in and give us your opinion.
It's coming. I'm telling you.
Give us your opinion.
It's coming.
So Bob Drake asked if I'd heard anything about Darcy Cooper lately. And I told him I hadn't heard anything for about 2 weeks. So I just went to his page.
Yeah.
And let me share.
We hope he's doing
The most
okay.
recent thing was a tribute to him. And that was the 28th. And on the 27th, someone posted to his page, says, well, upstairs gained another. Find all the loot up there, Mr. Cooper. Rest easy.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, definitely. Dang.
That
Wow.
sucked.
He had such good videos in that.
He's great.
That's because he uses B-roll
He was a good guy. Yeah.
and voiceover. He does B-roll and voiceover.
Yeah. I didn't even know that.
That's too bad.
Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
but that does suck.
Yep.
I was wondering because I haven't seen a post on Facebook for a little while from him.
Yeah.
So
Man, that's terrible. Terrible, terrible. Always hate hearing that.
happened quick too. Will.
Uh-huh.
Well, he did leave a post in there about getting things in order, so
Yeah.
a while back. So that pretty well knew what was coming.
Yeah, I knew it was coming, but
Yeah.
man. Man.
Yep. It's too bad.
What are you gonna do if you're gonna pass away and you know it? Any dang thing you want.
Yep.
Yes, you can.
And the great thing that we talk about, a lot of people that are YouTubers, they don't do it for fame or anything, but they do it so they can share
Yeah.
their, with their loved ones later and everything. So, and he did great videos like we mentioned. So,
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And they'll be around forever. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why I made him too.
One of his kids going to take over some of that. Claim it.
He might. Yeah. Yeah. He
Yeah.
But that's what's cool. Those videos will be around for future generations and stuff. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. Yep.
He'll be missed.
Oh yeah. 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 Wow. Crazy.
And he messed just like Ray's beard.
Yeah. Gonna take us a while to get over that one. The raised beard.
Yep.
I could see that coming. So, big controversy.
Yeah.
Now, I think all you guys should follow in his steps. John, Scott.
What are you going to say? Shave?
What? I shave.
I said you guys.
Yeah, look, I shave.
Everything.
No.
Clean cut.
My wife has never seen me without this.
See, that's why you should do it as a surprise.
No, I ain't gonna do it. I wouldn't get in the yard. My two dogs would chew my ass off.
I don't have a top lip, so it was made for a mustache.
You don't have a top lip.
No, because it points straight down, man. It ain't like you know.
They got Kotex for that, Scott.
Interesting.
I think I did that one time since I was married, and the wife said, "Don't ever do that again."
Don't ever shave again.
Yeah.
Well, like Dennis when he does it. Dennis does it quite often. He'll have his moments and he'll shave everything off. Then he grows it back again, shaves it all off.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he needs to shave some weight off there.
but the FBI would still find Dennis.
Yeah, they still. It does still look like Dennis when Dennis shaves.
Yeah.
It's true. It is true. Now,
if I didn't have my mustache, I'd look like a younger me without it.
Hey, there you go. Just saying, we'd all look younger. Every one of us, except me. So, have any of you guys been doing?
You still color yours. You better quit it, boy.
That's right. I'll when my hair turns gray, I'll stop coloring it.
It's turning gray. That's why you gotta color it.
My hair is not gray. No, I said when my hair starts turning gray, I'll stop coloring. When I have gray hair like Randy, I'll quit dyeing my beard. But as long as my hair is dark, I'm gonna dye my beard. I don't want a gray beard and dark hair, but I want it to match. See?
Yeah, I think you're dyeing your hair then.
I don't dye my hair. When my hair turns gray, it is what it is. But
right.
I remember when I first started growing it, it came out gray at like 20. And I'm like, really? I'm like, that ain't right. I'm like, man, that's just wrong. Hey, I'll keep old just for men in business as long as I can.
You know what? I can't remember who it was, but he had gray hair graduating out of high school.
Oh, I believe it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I got my first ones when I was 18. Amazingly, I haven't went all gray though.
See?
Buddy of mine went bald in high school. Looked like a goddamn what the hell? Priest. A priest out of the forest, the little bald spot.
Oh yeah, like the monks.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just have a little cap of hair.
No, he just had a cap of bald.
Oh, cap of bald.
Like I say, he had all the hair around here.
Yeah, right there.
Back up in the back top of the dome was all bald.
Yeah.
Called him Friar Tuck.
Friar Tuck.
That's the Friar Tuck look, is what it is.
Yeah.
So
Friar Tuck.
That's what they call it, the Friar Tuck. Thanks. Now, have you guys been doing any treasure studying on our book or anything?
No.
No, because you got to buy the kids' book.
We don't have the book.
Well, the kids'
Have you
book.
been reading the book?
Yes. Oh, yeah. I've been reading. Yeah. Yeah.
I emptied my coin jar.
What was in it?
Coins.
Toonies and loonies.
Loonies. That's right. It
Yeah,
had loonies.
toonies and loonies. It was full. Yeah. April 24th, I get my drone.
Oh, you cashed them in to buy you a new drone?
Yep.
What kind you getting?
I got the Air 3 DJI Air 3 Mini Air 3 Fly More kit.
Oh, okay. That's kind of
So,
cool. Sounds cool.
yeah, yeah.
What is it?
Drone. You do a lot of
DJI drone. It was the mini. It's a mini drone,
A
249
DJI.
pounds. Yeah, and
Okay.
it's the Air 3 Fly More kit. So it's got really good cameras on it. And it goes.
What'd you pay?
Shit. $880.
Now, do
God
you do a lot of
Good
drone?
sale.
You do a lot of drone flying, Randy?
Well, I really wouldn't say that too much.
Oh, Jesus. I'm gonna take that as a maybe.
That's my cheap ones. The
You-
one there was up in the tree for almost a year.
Wow.
And the other one, the mistake was made with that is it's just too damn light. Any little puff of wind and it just
Oh, okay.
is it right up. So
Okay.
they're just sort of knick-knack
Right.
outs now.
You like flying drones? Is that what it is?
Oh yeah.
Enjoy it?
You remember when I gave one of those away for a prize one
Yeah.
day?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, that's one.
I
got
didn't
that
get it.
I think
I got
Randy won it, didn't you, Randy?
No.
I got that from Vegas at the Vegas Gold Show.
Yeah. Did you
Oh,
ever?
yeah?
Did you mail that?
What was it?
I can't remember. It
Oh.
was a nice sized drone, black and yellow. It's probably, I don't
Okay.
know, 12 inches by 12 inches.
It
Yeah.
was just
Yeah, those you need a license to fly those now.
I just put them on the, well, you do in Canada probably.
Oh no, even down the States, if it's over 249 grams, you have to have a license.
oh, by the weight.
All of North America. Yep.
Yeah, we don't give a shit about that.
You got, oh yes, you do.
No, we don't.
They catch you without it. You don't want to be there.
Really?
This was all plastic and you operated by your phone. It only cost like $250.
Are they strict on drone laws?
Oh shit, yeah. You
Really?
guys are down there too.
Yeah, but how come? I mean, how come they are? Well, I said
Because some idiots are flying them where they're not supposed to.
right.
They encroach on military base, they encroach on airports.
Yeah.
They encroach on the fire crews when they're fighting forest fires and that.
Oh, okay.
A lot of shit go on. So everything above are 300 grams or 250 grams and above, you have to get a license for. And basically you're taking a pilot's course. You
Wow.
have to pass the written course that a pilot passes.
See here,
And you got to set up cones on your landing zone and that keep people back. Oh, it's a whole bunch of shit.
Really?
see what we got here in Phoenix is if it goes in the if your drone is good enough to go up into the fly zones, then you got to be getting a license. But most of the drones won't do that we have around here.
You know what the fly zone is?
Yeah, it's
the
400
height?
something feet.
Yeah. Most drones will go up that.
Right.
Will go up there. So it's not the height, it is the weight. And it's the weight because a 249 gram drone won't bring an airplane down. But if you get heavier than that, they can actually bring down an airplane if they crash into it, depending on what they hit.
Wow.
So that's their line of bullshit thought.
Okay.
This one guy, he flies drones up here. He flies drones around here all the time, but he's got some, I don't know, he's got one. It's a zippy little sucker. I mean,
those little small ones, yeah. You don't need a license for those.
well, no, it's about 12 by 12. But it's a speedy sucker.
Huh.
I think it's got like six fans on it and stuff, something like that.
Yeah, he
My
probably.
father was looking into getting one of those DJI drones,
Yeah,
and you have to register with the federal government in order to fly it, and that's the only reason why he didn't get it.
Yeah, that's with
That's a hobby drone.
over
Right.
that. Yeah.
That's the way I look at it. It's a hobby drone.
Yeah.
All drones must be registered and should not weigh more than 55 pounds.
Fly below.
Read it out. Read it out,
Yeah,
Tim.
you fly your drone at or below 400 feet.
Yeah.
See, I was right.
All drones must register should not weigh more than 55 pounds, which is 25 kg. That's the big ones. Before you fly mobile app, get safety, you need that. Must beware no drones. Must fly within visual line of sight so you or your observer can see the drone at all times. So there's no traveling at 5 or 10 miles away.
Uh-huh.
You got to learn about air restrictions, pressure on airports. Drones can be flown without remote ID equipment within FAA regulated areas. You got to give way and do not interfere with other aircraft. Anyone flying a drone in the U.S. national airspace is responsible for flying within FAA guidelines and regulations. So for the recreational pilots, if you want to fly drones, Fun Drones USA, you need to take the trust exam and carry proof of test passes while flying. You must also follow the guidelines of the FAA, community-based organization, AMA, Academy of Model Aeronautics. Must fly your drone below 400 feet in Class C. You need to have authorization using LAANC or drone zone before flying. At or below FAA authorized attitudes in Class B, C, D, and E controlled airspace. Keep a current FAA registration mark on your drones on the outside with a registration number. Carry proof of registration with him flying. Avoid operating your drone in a way that risks safety of national airspace. If you're not sure which rules apply to your flight, fly under Port 107. There's some exceptions for limited recreational UAV operators. You need advisory circular 91-57C for more information. Up. Yep. Commercial drones you've got it. It's a whole lot. You guys actually have more regulations than we do. Up here, if it's below 249 grams or below, you don't have to have any of this shit.
Kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rest of it just for commercial, so I don't think we
Yeah.
need to go into that.
No.
Yeah, we just fly them.
Still, it's kind of
But having a drone is pretty cool to be able to scout out your areas of prospecting.
Sure.
That's
Stuff
what I
like
want.
that,
I want to be able to go up the river half a mile and see what's up there instead of having to walk up it.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Out here, nobody cares what you're doing out in the middle of the desert.
Well, I
Well,
heard
as long as you stay away from Groom Lake, you probably don't have a problem.
Well, I heard there's actually some fire departments that's actually getting some drones
Yeah.
to help with fires and find people that's lost
Yeah.
out in the woods
Search and
everything
rescue.
like that.
Yeah.
Our
Up here in
local cops have
BC,
drones.
there's a couple of companies that search and rescue hire out at $300 an hour to help with searches. They won't let the local groups get their own drone for some stupid reason. Government,
Right.
got to spend money. I mean, $300 an hour, you fly it for 10 times, you got a hell of a good drone.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Heck
yeah.
I don't know.
Wow. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
That's how they get you.
Little strict though, if you ask me, for just to be able to fly a little
Oh, it is stupid.
thing around. You know what I mean?
But
Yeah.
like I had
Well,
a
if you
chance to
think-
buy
If you
an
think
older
about
one.
it's called the ring of money. If you think about it.
Yeah.
I had a chance to buy an older one.
Well, this organization that was actually put in place by the government gets funded from government grants, which gets paid back to fly it for $300 an hour. You see the circle?
Yeah, yeah.
Somebody's
I
getting it.
could have had a bigger one, but I didn't want to go through all the bloody regulation and bullshit.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Right. So you want to stay right below that.
yep, right below.
Right, just right there. That's still good. You could still do it and not have to deal with all the red tape nonsense.
Yeah.
Well,
Exactly.
Ed,
Marvin.
Bam, Swifty,
what's happening,
Randy, Wilbur,
What's up, Mr. Ed?
Sharon, Rob.
what is happening?
Oh, work, 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 work,
Work, work, work. Yeah.
Well, I'm a foreman in transition to a superintendent.
Okay.
So, you know, more responsibility, more money, less hands-on work, and more delegating.
Yeah, more paperwork, more nonsense.
Yeah.
More paperwork, right? Yeah, lovely.
And less,
Well,
less
it is-
liking from the crews. Oh, here comes that guy again.
It's really well, I get a lot of respect and good work out of my crew because they know still
Yeah.
I'll get right there with them and I won't have them do
Yeah.
anything I won't
Right,
do.
right. That's
But
Yep.
the paperwork,
That's-
it's all apps. So I'm
Oh.
on my company phone or my company tablet and my daily reports and all that shit.
Yeah.
Beep.
Not only that, you don't get paid overtime now.
I'm not salary.
smart move.
So
It's me too,
I
Ed. I said,
do get overtime.
yep. I said no
And-
salary for
You
me.
wait, you wait.
And Sundays, no matter what, even if I don't work Saturday, it's double time.
Right.
Well, good for you. You keep that. Don't let them suck you into a salary.
Oh,
No, if they,
My time is too valuable for salary.
yeah, no doubt, Swiftwater, no doubt there, Scott. Yeah, I'm not gonna be stuck into a 40 an hour
yeah. Oh,
salary and end
salary.
up working 60 or 80
Yeah,
a week.
yeah.
No doubt about
Well, my
it.
boss is all pissed off because he said they tell me I have to have lunch. He says, but if I go sit in my truck and have lunch, I can't eat my lunch because they're phoning me for this, that, and the other thing. I might as well be working.
Right. But then they say you have to take a lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he says, okay, I take a lunch at 3:00. Bye. I'm on my half-hour lunch.
Yeah. Right. I don't see nothing wrong
He
with
goes
that.
home.
I had a project manager come to my job at lunch and I'm like, what are you doing here? You guys do this too much.
Every
This
time.
is
They always show
my
up at lunchtime.
time. This
Yep.
is my time.
Yep. No, they
Yep.
always show up at lunchtime. It's like, really?
Yeah,
You've
it's
had all
amazing.
day and now you show up at lunchtime. When I get my half an hour or whatever to sit down and just enjoy the quiet, you guys show up. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right. No, so soon I should have a company truck.
Oh, well,
hopefully.
that's
Ooh, jeez.
that's
You
the-
are
Oh,
going
he
up
went-
in the world.
He's really moving on up.
Yeah.
Well, shit took me long enough,
right. Got enough
Scott.
years. You've
Well,
earned it.
they know I plan on retiring with this company. I'm not
Yep.
going nowhere.
Right.
Yeah.
And for years I wouldn't. I'm like, oh, I know a lot, but you don't pay me for what I know. You don't pay me enough for what I know. So
Fact. Yeah.
if you want to know more of what I know, you're gonna have to pay more.
And you got to pay more money. More money. More
Right,
money.
right.
Got to see the money, honey.
So how are all of you gentlemen doing on this fine rainy storm?
Waiting for the
day?
springtime to get here. And so,
Well, spring is here.
but it ain't warm enough yet.
Yeah, you're skinny like me, Tim.
Yeah, we need it warmer, don't we?
I'm still wearing a couple of layers.
I got a thermal on right now.
Hell, I've been wearing shorts the last 3 days.
Not me.
Looks on the radar, you got the brunt of it down there, John.
Well, it's just rained a little bit right now, but I guess the worst part of it's going to hit later on tonight. I guess there's 2 waves of it. The first wave's not going to be bad. But that second wave's going to be all the thunder and severe wind and all that,
Yeah.
which is going to hit sometime in the morning.
I think it's gonna miss us, actually.
Well, it's coming up out of the southeast,
Yeah, I believe
so
it's
it's probably going to hit you.
think so. I was looking at the thing and it didn't look like it. It looked like it was gonna get like Toledo and stuff. I don't know. We'll see. I hope not.
We had a nice little storm line run through earlier. Judy
Uh-huh.
was getting all paranoid, bringing stuff downstairs. Better
Oh.
turn off your computer. I'm like, why? If it's gonna happen, it's gonna
Gonna
happen.
happen. Bingo. Yep. Agreed.
You're on a surge protector anyway, right, Ed?
I mean, I am too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That's
Everything I've got's on a surge protector.
Pardon me.
not me. Just TVs and computers. That's all.
Now, Tim, are you gonna get wet at all this year?
I
Are
hope
you
so. Plan
okay?
on.
I'm gonna see you at the swank or some
Yeah.
event or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Well, you
Yeah.
know I'll be there, Ed. At
Yeah.
least one of them.
Yeah. See,
Right,
John
right.
knows. John's I'll be there. Hey,
Well, I was
there's
going to go to the Wilson Claim Tuesday, but I don't know if that's going to be a good idea because all the rain we're getting tonight and tomorrow.
it won't.
ooh, well, you know how the Wilson can be. At least it goes down a lot quicker than the swing.
Yeah, the swank don't go down too.
Well, they've got three more. They added 3 more feet or 300 more feet
That's John.
thanks to the Southern
John?
Claim.
That's you guys.
Uh-huh. That looks like a good
I
one.
heard. I thought about getting in on with that group, but geez, I'm already a OSPA member and a Buckeye, but you know, Buckeye goes with my
That's the West
LVMA
Coast.
membership anyway, but I can't see spending $150 to access to property down there, John, when how often do I get down that far south?
True.
Oh, for me and my neighbor, it's pretty easy because we're only like maybe 30, 40 minutes away.
Yeah, that's you. I'm 3 hours away.
Right.
Well, Tim's about 2.5, 3 hours
Right.
away.
Right. Exactly. So it's like, hey.
Now, if Jeffrey and Sonny will allow guests or have open to the public time like they've had the last 2 years,
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they had one last year.
maybe I'll head down there. I believe Dano is in on it still.
Gotcha.
Dano's so swamped with work now. I've hardly seen the guy in the past couple of years.
Uh, yeah, that storm's gonna looks like it's gonna come right up to me. Yeah.
Well, if it hits me, it will hit
It's a
you
big line,
sooner
is
or
what it
later.
is. Yeah. It's a big old line of storms.
Like I said, I had a friend in Illinois that went live when that thing went across him, and it was a pretty good dinger.
It's a nice line. It goes way down and all the way up to Canada practically.
Well,
Glad
this
my
that's
job's
this
inside.
storm that's hitting us, Tim.
Yeah.
It's the same storms that just hit down there in Texas that caused all that flooding.
Oh, is it? It's a
Yeah,
long band of storms. Phew.
it goes all the way from
Yeah, it
the
looks
Gulf
like
of America clear up into Canada.
this looks like it's down by Arkansas all the way up to Canada.
Yeah.
Well, we got one out of Oregon there on the West Coast coming up, and it's heading here. So it's telling us they're coming up tonight. It's going to start. It'll be here till Tuesday.
Yeah. And then we got some cooler temperatures. Good. Jeez.
It looks like the part that can cause some damage is almost to you, though.
Yeah. I don't know. It's crazy.
That's some
That
pretty red and
yeah,
yellow
that
on
red
the
and yellow crap.
radar.
Yeah.
And you're still in Ashland, right?
No, in Akron.
Oh, you're in Akron now?
Yeah, but
Oh, you
it's
have a little ways.
it's coming
Yeah.
right across there though. Yeah. The red and the yellow. Yeah. We'll see.
The
Hopefully.
reds and the yellows.
Reds and the yellows. Man. The reds and the yellows. The reds.
Well, I'll just tell you what. Let me look this up on my NWS
The
National.
the way Ryan, you all made it sound like, but I know there's some tornado warnings and
Right.
stuff. And
Tim,
Salina area has been getting hammered with tornadoes, seem like every Memorial Day for the past few years.
When is Memorial Day? That's like May, right?
Yeah, end of May.
Yeah,
May 28th.
May
yeah.
28th.
It's usually
I'll
the
be
following.
down at the Spriggs lease over Memorial Day weekend. Tri-State chapter and Bear Prospecting is hosting a event down there geared towards YouTubers and
Cool.
our line, you know.
Very cool.
So prospecting, metal detecting, etc.
Nice, nice, nice.
hey
Very
Tim,
yes, sir.
you're definitely gonna get hit.
I know it's
Oh
coming.
yeah, he's gonna get
They're
it.
not God.
It's going from Cincinnati clear down past Nashville, Tennessee,
Yeah,
coming
that's what I
across.
said. It's going
Oh
over
yeah,
Arkansas.
like he said, all the way into Arkansas.
Yeah.
And there's a little tidbits all the way down into the Houston area on that line.
It's gonna
How
be
far are you away from Cincinnati, Tim?
about 3 hours.
Same
3 hours?
here.
Yeah, about 3 hours.
I'm due north. Tim's northeast.
Right. Yeah.
Tim's over by Cleveland
Right.
now, if he's in Akron.
Right. About a half an hour from Cleveland.
I'm about an hour and a half south of Toledo.
Where
Right.
is Cleveland at? Is it
Down by the
Cleveland north?
lake.
Oh, Cleveland's really north.
It's
Yeah.
right on the lake. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get hammered.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm only about an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes from Cincinnati, and about 30 minutes from Columbus.
Right.
Where are you at, John?
Circleville,
Circleville?
just
Is
south of
that over
Columbus.
by Georgetown and stuff?
Well, it's about 2 hour drive to George, or maybe a 2 hour drive to Georgetown.
Oh, okay. Here, where's
But
my
that claim
map?
down there, I don't know if OSPA still has it. The upper part of it or not.
You can't park on the lower end where the pavilion and stuff was. We lost that.
But they had the upper half still.
We still have Buckabilly Run, that little shaded creek with a lot of bedrock and stuff.
Yeah.
I believe there's still some of the main channel we still have too, but don't quote me on that. We just can't use that lower end where everyone used to camp.
Right.
And
Yeah, and it was a lot
pavilion
easier to
was.
get in.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, somebody messed it up there, didn't they, Ed?
The owners sold it, and the new owners said
A real
no.
nice guy. A real nice guy.
Thanks for the new pavilion. Thanks for the pavilion at the creek. Now we'll use that. No. See ya. Bye-bye.
You're not.
Yeah.
Should have lit it on fire. It's mine. That's what I want.
Man.
Yeah, demo party and bonfire
Right.
before
Right
we
at the
took
same
they
time.
took it
Oh,
over.
Right. Should have.
We built it, we can burn it.
That's right. It's yours. Your property. You paid.
Yeah, 'cause I know the OSPA paid or they used the funds from the club to build that and everything.
OSPA paid for the material, yeah.
Wow.
We built it.
You should have just went back and got it. Said, hey, he sold the land. It was on the land as long as he owned it. He don't own it now. We got to take it back out.
Yeah, but I won't be an officer in those clubs.
Right.
And so I have nothing but a vote.
That's
you know.
that's enough, right, Ed?
I get it.
Right.
Just cast my vote.
Because I kind of got Judy into being an officer for the Buckeyes one year,
Uh-huh.
and I thought it would work better in my favor.
Uh-huh.
No, it got me to the leases a lot more, but it
Yeah.
wasn't in my favor. So,
Uh-huh. See? Better off
so,
being a
so,
being a body, being a vote. Just
so I'm really Navy about that again. And you
right.
know what Navy stands for, don't you?
Tell us.
Never again volunteer yourself.
That makes sense.
Yep.
No, you're right. Just yeah, don't volunteer.
And you never volunteer for the bowling team.
Or the softball league.
Oh, no.
Or just don't volunteer. Just kind of
Don't
blend into the shadows.
don't volunteer.
Right. Yeah, just back away slowly. Just be the vote. That's all. Oh, mercy. I just don't know what the weather's going to do, though. It's going to get cold again this week, and then it's like maybe spring will come finally.
Well, I was talking to a guy
Uh
about how March is gonna leave. You
huh.
know what they say. Comes in like a lion, it leaves like a lamb.
Right.
Comes in like a lamb, leaves like a
Right.
lion.
Right. That's what they say.
We'll see.
Oh, it's looking like a lot of cold temperatures in the next week. It's like, really? It's supposed to be
It's
spring?
like, bam, Ohio. Here's another snow before spring comes. Woo!
It's what?
But I remember a time when I still lived in California. I was with the Boy Scouts hiking the John Muir Trail,
Uh
and I was dumb, Tim, dumb. I didn't prepare for severe cold weather or anything.
huh.
And we got dumped on about 8 inches of snow
Holy
overnight
cow.
in July on the
Wow.
John Muir Trail. And I was a hurting Boy Scout, let me
Bet
tell
you
you.
was.
I did not follow the Boy Scout credo of always being
Always be
prepared.
prepared. That's right.
I didn't follow the credo.
It is. Follow the creed. You gotta always be prepared. You're right. I think that's number one, ain't it, Ed?
Now I am kind of Mr. Contingency. I always have spare clothes. I always have multiple of different types of clothes. Even when I go places to prospect, I had a dredge because the dredge I picked up from you is now in Indiana.
Really? That's where it started.
And but you know, I'd have a dredge, a high banker, a sluice, whatever, because you never know.
Right.
You go somewhere you don't work a lot, you don't
Right.
know.
Know what you need. That's right. So you got
Yep.
Well, I take the stuff with me even if I know.
yeah. Yeah.
Because I know
Well,
the weathermen don't fucking know.
A lot of times.
right, they're up there with
Watch the F-bomb.
politicians.
Yeah. Yeah.
Grumpy, you're not on you're live, you turd.
Oh, yeah, right. Sorry.
Family-friendly program.
Please remember that GPS
Turn
says
off
no
the
to
mic, though.
what anybody else says on a GoPro.
Just goes right out the window sometimes. Right, Randy? Right out the window.
Well, that was the start. I'm old. I don't remember
I
5
know.
minutes.
Well, we can use that. We can use that as an excuse.
He's getting senile.
Yeah, we just use
That,
that.
that I got you. That I'd buy.
Right,
Old and
Heath?
forgetful.
Bleep. At least I try to catch myself.
Oh,
I try too, but I usually bleep myself way after.
yeah, it happens with all of us. It's like, hey,
Well, son of a
yeah. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, my neighbor and I was going to go to the Wilson Claim Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday because it opens up on Tuesday. And we was going to try to get into that new 300 foot that they got on the lease for this year, but we still don't know exactly where it's at.
Well, I know Upper's back on it.
Yeah, I won't go to the upper. It's too much of a pain to get in and out of it.
Well, yeah, you don't have a spotter for you, good luck. It's that access road into the uppers like ridiculously in a bad spot.
Yeah.
Yep, better watch, John.
Then the lower, it's easy to find because you got a curve and you got to pull off before you get to the curve, go into that open field.
You got
And
to.
that's where it's at.
Is Bill still alive?
I don't know.
He was last year.
Okay. Well, he was
good.
looking pretty good when we had a gold show.
That was
What,
the last time I seen him too. Yeah, and he
yeah,
looked
that
pretty
was
good.
what, 2 years ago,
Been a
Tim,
couple
and
years.
Columbus?
Yeah, but he looked good. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, he still remembered who I was from where my neighbors and I used to go down there to when it was his claim or his claim.
Yeah,
All the
Well,
way
I
down through
believe
there.
he still allows digging behind on his property.
Right.
Yep,
Yeah. Yeah.
he does do that.
Probably could still camp too on his
Probably.
property. Don't know what you'd pick up in your tires on
Right.
coming in and out.
Right. But you never know.
Yeah, it's true.
Just saying. Yeah, it was always fun going down and seeing Bill. Yeah.
Yeah, Bill's a good guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is.
He sure is. Definitely. Oh, Lord have mercy. Back to
Quit doing that, Tim.
I can't help it. I'm already dreading a back to work time. It's like, dang it. Weekend's over. Back to the grind. Right?
I hear you, Tim. I have to be early at the job and get
Yeah.
it all open and make
Yeah.
sure my subs are doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Uh-huh.
Well, I got a 3-day weekend and it still goes by too fast.
Gotta go by too fast. Even a 3-dayer.
Yeah.
That's why I was wondering when Memorial Day was, because it's like, ooh, get a 3-day weekend. Yeah. Gosh.
I'm
Finally.
waiting for the idea where you work 2 days and have 5 off.
I'm for that, or I'm even for the old 4-day work week thingy. I'm okay with that.
410s.
Yeah, or 4 8s and you get paid for 5 8s.
Yeah, no, I get paid for 4 days.
I would take 4 10s.
I'm a 32-hour work week.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, like you said, gives you the 3-day weekend. That's way if you want to do something.
Yep.
Yep.
Because it's like Friday, and then it's like boom, Saturday, and it's like, oh, Sunday. It's been back to work again. It's only like you get one day is what it feels like. Yeah.
Yeah.
It really does.
I was working 5-hour, 6-hour days for 5 days a week.
Uh-huh.
I might as well have worked 8 hours.
Right. If you work
I cut down to the 4/8.
Sure.
Just well.
Oh yeah, because if you work 6 hours a day, right, you might as well work 8, right?
Yep.
Might as well.
Yeah.
I've had them hours before when I used to work. I used to have them hours before when I used to work.
Yeah. See, it just, I don't know. Yeah. We're all getting close to retirement. Well, some of us are. Rich, how long you got? You're muted. I can't hear you, buddy.
Oh man. I know this, Tim. If I was
3 years.
Oh, you got
3
about
years,
3 years? Okay, that's good. Ed, what do you got?
oh, like I said, was going to say, if I was smarter in my younger days, I could retire already.
Right.
But a lot of my money out west and in the Pacific Northwest was all like under the table and off the books. And I
Yeah.
learned
Yeah.
it screws you in the long run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with you, Ed. I know the pain.
So unfortunately, I'm looking at like 68.
I'm looking at about 84.
I might wait till 70. I get a lot bigger chunk.
Yeah.
And
I
if I'm just superintendent with no bags,
Right.
I'm 73 this year.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna keep working.
Just keep working,
Out
right?
of the house keeps me going.
Right, right.
That's the main thing.
I think that's what
Yeah,
I'll do.
if you don't stay busy and don't have a plan,
Right.
That's
a
right.
lot of people that retire end up dying or
Yep.
going to pot, you
Yep.
know.
Yep.
Yep. I think I'll just work till I die,
A
probably.
body in motion.
Stays
know.
in motion.
Well, I figure I just cut my hours back as I go,
Yeah.
to what I can handle, and that's it.
Right.
Right.
Just keep up, keep going.
Not me. I'm working till I'm 60 and I'm done. You guys can keep working if you want.
Well, you got that government job. You probably got a nice retirement, don't you, Rich?
Oh yeah, nice retirement, nice pension.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
He's VA, so it's
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Well, as long as
medical's
you
taken
when
care
you
of.
pull a pin, just make sure you got a good hobby or something to go out and do, get you out of the house.
Rich has got plenty of
No,
those.
That's the big.
Rich has a
I
lot
got
of
plenty
those.
of hobbies.
Well, there you go.
Right,
Hunting,
right.
fishing,
Yeah, you got it.
Prospecting,
gold mining.
Hunting,
shooting,
gold mining.
Gold mining, I got it all.
Yep. Plenty.
Going to meat raffles.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I won't be able to do too many of them.
Hunting.
Uh-huh. He'll
I
stay
won't
in
be able to do too many of them meat raffles and all that stuff once I'm retired.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Too expensive.
Yeah, but look at those goodies.
Look at the goodies, he says.
The goodies. I just think I'll win another gun this year.
Yeah, right. Just send old Rich in with $1.
Yeah.
He'll come out smelling pretty good.
Raffle tickets, Rich. I need it.
Brian Wilder's in the room.
Yeah,
Take
Brian.
one call in, Brian. You missed that comment. We'd have to be beeping him left and right, I guess.
Huh? Hey, Jaron.
Yeah.
Why'd you give a shout out to everybody over in the YouTube before we wrap it up?
Got the safety glass on it now.
Okay, we got Charles, we got Brian Wilder, David Villa, Steve France, Brad Hayden. I won't name the ones that are in here, obviously.
Okay.
Heath Doty. Let's see, Duff. B Kings, Dylan.
Woo, Dylan, baby.
Scrolling up. Alan Burgers.
Scrolling up.
Thomas Pennyweight, folks.
Yep. Bob Drake. Let's see. A lot of the same people talking here, so.
You know that org dude, Michael.
Yeah, Michael Shelby, Ogre.
I see. I see John Ryan's in the GPS chat room. Ryan.
Darth was in there.
Yep.
Lee Anderson. White Gold. Hey, White Gold's in there.
Hey.
White Gold's all over.
Bet he's a YouTube one too, ain't he? Yeah.
He's like a multimedia guy.
Yeah.
So is Brian Wilder and Bob Drake. They're
Yeah.
All of them. All of the above. Yeah.
I think I'll say hi.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, there you go, Ed. Ed's in there. Randy. In there. All right. Yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and wrap it up.
Brewers Prospecting just showed up in YouTube. How you doing, Jeff Brew?
Who did, Ed?
Jeff Brewers from Brewers Prospecting.
Gotcha.
Great guy.
Gotcha. Well, howdy, everybody.
I've had the privilege of playing on the river with that gentleman a few times.
Cool. All right. Very, very cool. Well, we want to thank everybody for coming and hanging out with us tonight on Open Mic Night, where we just talk about pretty much anything we want to talk about. It's last Sunday of every month. Just come on in.
Kind of about like my last Tuesday of every month.
Yeah, you just gotta open it up. Talk about
We're gonna have an after party, Jaron.
after party.
Yes.
We always do, Scott.
Always.
And make sure to come over and join me over at Flashing Your Pan on here on YouTube. I'm having Justin Peterson from Gold Rush Whitewater joining me this coming Tuesday.
Just stole Jaren's job.
Sorry, Lodak.
Well, if he's here, it's not my job.
Well, it's the,
Yep.
you got to get it in before he does, Jaren. You got to jump the gun and go, oh, by the way, be sure to tune in.
Be sure to tune in.
Well, Lodak does it because I think you forget all the time.
Oh, that's Jaren's job. I don't forget it's Jaren's job.
That's why I make the big bucks.
That's right, the medium bucks. That's why we pay him the medium bucks.
We're getting paid for this?
What? Yeah, you didn't get your check.
It's
in the mail, Scott. It's in the mail.
Yeah, I'd like to know where it's at.
I use Swift.
Like my pay dirt bag, right?
I use Swiftwater Post. It's mail.
Yeah, don't worry, Ed. I got a pay dirt bag coming to you sometime. I just haven't been able to put something
Oh,
together.
geez, a sometime bag. Well, don't forget,
3 years, Scott.
got to make 2 of them.
Well, I got stuff out here I got to still do some stuff with. So
You can always send raw gold. That's
Yeah,
okay.
not wrong with that either.
right.
In your own dirt.
No worries, Swifty. You know, I like you. I have to give you a hard time.
Yeah,
It's in the mail, man.
It's in the mail.
it's in the mail.
Yeah. Haven't we
Oh.
all heard that? It's
Yeah.
in the mail and I won't beep in your
My
mouth.
mail guy's pretty slow.
Got that. Good
Hey,
time.
Ed, when he says it's in the mail, it's 3 years later.
Yeah. It kind of takes a while.
Pretty
It won't
much.
be that. It won't be that long.
It won't be 3 years, she says. Might be a year and a half. but
Right.
It
Or
won't
it
be
could
3.
be 2.5, but it won't be 3.
2027, you'll see it.
Uh-huh. But just think, gold have went up astronomically, so it's worth the wait. Right?
There you go.
Just saying.
And yes, the guys over at 403 Prospecting, Travis and Nick and Stacy, the Red Dirt Nation, is having Vernon Atkinson
Oh, Vernon.
joining them over
Uh-huh.
there starting at, I believe it's 9 p.m. Eastern time.
Oh, very cool. And who are you having from Whitewater? You said Justin?
Yeah, Justin Peterson, Alaskan Gold Hunter.
Wait, I'm trying to picture which one that was. From Whitewater.
We've had
from
him on.
Whitewater.
Oh, okay.
You've had him on.
Okay. I just can't think sometimes. I can't put a face to a name sometimes, you know. Happens when you get my age.
Good Lord.
I got the opposite. I got the opposite problem, Tim. I
Is
can't
it?
put a name to the face. I
Can't put a
remember the
name.
face and just can't put a name to it.
I remember the name.
I have that same problem, Randy, until I know you for a while.
Right, right,
Yeah.
right.
And,
Yeah.
and if I don't see you all the time, it's even worse. I'll wait till I get a hint of your name. I had
Yeah.
a Sparky on the job I've worked around. He's been
No,
working on our job for years, but I hardly ever see him.
Right.
You know,
That's like-
Ed is so
Yeah.
easy. They're like, "How you doing, Ed?"
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
like,
it's
"Oh,
like-
pretty good. How about you?"
Yeah, it's Easy peasy.
I just gotta avoid the name thing.
See, I got a way to get around that no name thing because I'm like Randy. I'll see your face in the crowd. I'll know who you are, but if I don't say your name enough, I can't remember your name.
Right.
So I always ask myself, "What's your name?" They say, "Well, it's me. It's Todd." I'm like, "No, not just what's your whole name." So then they got to say Todd Anderson or whatever, you know, and it just throws them off, and it doesn't make you feel uncomfortable. No, I want your whole name.
I'll
I just
have
always
to-
say, "Hey, how's it going, buddy?" or "Mate," or
That's how I
something,
do it.
something like that, and
Randy.
it just sort of buzzes right by them that didn't know what their name was.
That's about how I handle it, Randy.
I got no name in my game. I'm just like, "What's your name again?" I'm just saying.
Ah.
Heath Doty says it took me 2 years to get his name right. That's your last name.
Yeah, it happens. It
Yeah.
happens.
But I've had the privilege of meeting Heath Doty on the river a couple of times now.
Good. Yeah.
It does happen, Randy. Maybe one day too, I might meet you on the river.
Well, if the price difference between our two countries stays the way it is, you'll have to come up here. It'll be north of the 49th.
Yeah.
Right. Well, if they make
All
it
right.
so.
See you next week.
All right, later, Rich.
Good
Yeah.
night,
Good
Rich.
one, Rich.
Yep, I guess
Hey, Cooley.
everybody have a great week. Want to thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see you next week at
Will do,
7.
Tim.
We're
Thanks
on.
again.
Good night. Thanks, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Good night, gold diggers.
Be sure
I
to
knew
tune
it
in
was
next
coming.
Sunday at 7:30 for another great show. For updates and more info, please go to www.prospectorsradio.com.